Live it up, live it up, live it up, live it up.
Alrighty guys, today is Sunday, which is kind of a family day, get stuff done around the house kind of day. So not much going on today, just gonna clean my room up a little bit because I packed for the Florida trip and now I have to unpack after not even going. And then probably gonna reorganize my room a little bit, put up a new shelf for some lacrosse sticks, and then reorganize the business section of the room over in the corner. I'll show you when I get it reorganized. But besides that, not much going on. I'm not gonna hang out with any friends today. Just gonna really hunker down and get some stuff done and edit some more of the vlog. About to go to Chipotle, that'll be fun, and then I think we're gonna go to Lowe's to get something to work on the house. But besides that, pretty normal day. Kind of a slow Sunday, which is good. I slept until about 1 today. So that's about all for right now, guys. I will take you along with us today as much as I can, but I'm gonna kind of take it down a notch today since there's not so much going on. Look for a segment though at the end of the day. I'm gonna do something called valued lacrosse memorabilia or whatever, like possessions, kind of stuff that means a lot to me from the lacrosse world, and I'll explain to you the story behind each one and that kind of stuff. But kind of a cool segment I'm gonna start doing probably monthly or something like that. But yeah, that's all for right now, guys. Alrighty guys, back here to wrap up the vlog and give you the segment I said I'd give you about lacrosse items that are important to me and have a story. I'm going to go through this kind of fast because I just filmed it once and it was like 15 minutes long and that's too long for a vlog. So I'm going to go ahead and go through these things one at a time, somewhat fast. So listen up, and there's some cool stories to this, so you might actually learn something. This is the Brine King. This is the original king that was sent to me by Brine. It was one of the first heads I got in my Warrior Brine deal as a tester and a stringer for them. The reason this is important to me is because this just shows where I came from as a lacrosse stringer on Instagram to the point where I'm getting things sent from Warrior and Brine that they feel that they can trust my advice and my opinion. That's such a big thing for me, and for them to give me that privilege is incredible. So whenever something new comes up from Brine, they send it and they ask my opinion, and they actually take the opinion of me and several others who are in this group, and they feel that we are good influencers in the community, which is such a cool thing that I can't touch on enough, that we're privileged to have that situation. But that's why this is important. It's the original Brine King, and I did crack it in a game when I played for Lake. I just taped it up and then reached out with some Palax mesh. But like I said, it just reminds me every day to see this on my wall up here that this is what my first goal was, and I achieved it, and I need to keep going higher. It just reminds me that I'm a very, very blessed person to be able to be in that situation and to work with such amazing companies. But yeah, that's the first item. This is Neo Lacrosse. It's a publication in Northeast Ohio. That's what Neo stands for. It is a lacrosse magazine publication that comes out like every 2 months, I want to say, and is distributed across Play It Again Sports and Lacrosse Unlimited and the Hudson Sports Store and all that kind of stuff. They have issues there, and they're totally free, which is incredible that they're running this for free. Very, very cool people running this. I met them. Extremely awesome. Hope to work with them soon again because it's such a great publication. But first thing is, it's very cool that in Northeast Ohio, still a spot where we're growing with lacrosse, we have our own publication now. That's incredible. It's a huge, huge factor to growing the game, and I give them props once again because it's an incredible, incredible thing to have. But anyway, this was the issue from May/June of 2014 when I worked with them. This on the cover is Bo Laurie. He graduated from Hudson High School, my high school's rival team, so we played them a lot. Very, very cutthroat rivals, but they're a really good team. Have many, many D1 products. This is Bo Laurie though. He was the talk of Northeast Ohio lacrosse. He then went on to Lehigh as their face-off guy, and then is now at Ohio State. So very cool, very talented lacrosse player from Hudson. But anyway, that's not the point. Going into this magazine, we're going to open it up here, and on the first page it says contents, and down here it says number 15, Thunder Mesh, an all-weather performance wax infused mesh. This was back when I was making Thunder Mesh before I realized it doesn't have a great turnaround, and I'm not going to make a lot from it. But it really did help me grow to where I am now, which is incredible. And I could see myself working with mesh again, but more of a performance mesh, not a wax mesh, because I feel like performance mesh is the future, not wax mesh, unfortunately. I think it still has a point in the community, but not as much as performance mesh. Not the point though. Going on here, I believe, so it has a lot of different ads in here. Here's an ad for the lacrosse convention in 2015. Pretty cool. But anyway, going into here, here's my article. This is the Thunder String article here. This was a head I did for the UTC Mocs, one of the best NCLL teams in the nation. One of the first pieces of Thunder Mesh I made. A picture in the mountains of Kentucky with the head I strung, and our old logo. And this is when I was still pretty small in the Instagram community, but not extremely small, that I had enough say that I could write an article like this and get a little bit of a following. But this helped me grow so much as a person and an individual and a lacrosse player that I can't thank them enough. But I'll just go ahead and read off the first several sentences of this. I say, first of all, I would like to thank Don, the guy who runs the magazine, for giving me the great opportunity to write an article for this great publication. My name is Tucker LaBelle, and I am the owner of Thunder String Lacrosse. A year ago, I became inspired to start my business after attending a youth lacrosse camp on a rainy day. All the kids' pockets were absorbing water and bagging out because of the rain, and it was affecting their passing and shooting dramatically. Soon after that day, I started making and testing many wax mesh prototypes, which eventually evolved into Thunder Mesh, an all-weather performance wax-infused mesh. We started selling through our Instagram account, and have now expanded to YouTube and our website, thunderstring.bigcartel.com, our old address. Our main priority is to grow the game of lacrosse in Northeast Ohio, and to offer a cost-effective quality mesh to beginners and advanced players alike. That's just part of the article, but I did do another article for them and some reviews through the magazine that were very cool. But I think that was all that was in this one. But once again, this just helped me get a start to lacrosse, which was an incredible start, and kind of get known better in the community, and I'm thankful to that. Thankful to them, many folds for that. Hope to work with them. Custom C12 shaft here. If you don't know what C12 Lacrosse was, they were a company based in Columbus. They made a no flex carbon fiber shaft. That was their whole slogan, was if it doesn't flex, it's gonna be more accurate, which was very true. Last year they were bought out and no longer exist, which is really sad because a lot of friends of mine were huge fans of theirs. But they hooked me up with this amazing custom shaft back in the 2015 LaxCon. It has my logo right here, as you can see. It says Thunder String Lacrosse right here, and then C12 Lacrosse, and then Handle the Game, which was their slogan, and another small logo here. But this was their Dirty Line, I believe was the name of it, and they were really awesome because I strung up a head for them, and in return I showed up to LaxCon. They handed me this custom shaft, which was incredible, and just to have this after they went out of business is incredible because it just shows lacrosse progression in Northeast Ohio. Very, very sad to see them close. I'm not sure exactly the details of what happened, but I know myself, as well as Lax Man on Instagram, my dude Anthony from Cleveland State, we were huge fans of theirs, and to see them close was a very sad moment. But the fact that I got a custom shaft made before they did is such a meaningful thing. See.